ears off. Yeah, because the hardest part about this is just starting. Once it starts, it pretty much just goes. So you just. That's why I usually work well. It's
Just so I get credit for being here.
So these are not really trying to get anything, just any kind of small pieces.
Yeah.
Just because they'll start faster.
And start.
And they don't, because it's like you can use, I use a lighter, but I light a piece of paper because it will hold the flame longer and I can put it in the, put it in there instead of me just holding it in my hand. And then once you get started, you kind of just put in pieces that are medium size, and then once it starts, you can put in. Then we get spiders too. It's kind of funny. There's a couple of live ones too.
Yeah, I gotta believe they've been living with bamboo forever, and it's not a popular
Well, it's an invasive
fuel.
species.
So
They can
people smarter than us
They
know
can
why
if
bamboo's not.
they can dry it, it's
Now, is this to?
no, that's perfect. You want it pretty much as small as possible. The hardest part is like you can light this, but you need to get the flame to get these medium to small size pieces to start, and that's not what these little flimsy pieces are for. And then you just
Get out of the way.
And then when I'm starting it, I'll usually put in a couple of bigger pieces on the top, just to get it going.
Not look over.
Yeah, just throw them in there. And then it's really important to have a stir stick, because you gotta have a way to, once it starts, you kind of don't want to touch it, obviously.
This fire is hot.
Clearly not your first rodeo.
No. Just gonna stand over here.
Yeah, I'll get on the other side and then get a better view of it.
Because if you, once it starts, if you put a piece to the top, it'll burn really quickly. The flame will just get dangerously high, but if that's what it takes, then get started.
Did any of you have Professor Ines for Cal?
Yes.
Yes.
She said.
Which calculator did you use?
We had it for one. So you can see it.
Yeah.
But then if you were to let this just sit, it would go out pretty quickly. At least with bamboo. So that's
Okay.
rocket sound. So like when you have an open flame, if it's a little windy out, it'll kind of push it out. But like if there was a gust of wind, it would just make it go hotter, basically.
So something this big will burn now.
Yes. So any size basically will burn. It's started. Like I would consider this.
It's a viable fire.
Basically, you can start boiling water right now. And there's a little bit of water on the pieces. That's you can just hear a little sizzling. Like an open flame would take like a lot longer to get like this type of flame, but it's basically ready to go. Now it's like a minute. I don't know.
No, that was.
And I think what I've seen is bamboo works almost better in this type of stove because it burns so quickly. Because the wood will burn, but it burns just slow enough that it just doesn't pull in the air quick enough. Where the bamboo burns so quickly enough that it gets better air conditions.
And there's no optimal length?
So
Did you,
we've kind of just been keeping it about 10 to 12 inches. We did test the height,
Yeah.
so changing it higher doesn't really make it better, but the big metal stove is a longer inlet, but I don't think it
you haven't
helps at
seen
all.
any?
Yeah.
And just to keep it like a reasonable size just makes
Yeah,
it.
the difference isn't significant enough, and like length definitely plays into convenience. We get a lot longer as we
Yeah.
operate stuff the stove. So,
Comes up with-
yeah, convenience is bigger than burning capacity.
And what we found is we tested like the 3 different size inlets, and there wasn't like a significant difference. So we chose the biggest one just because it's easier to use.
Yeah.
Because like the little one, you're just like
Yeah.
you can't feed anything
That
in
makes,
there.
that makes sense. So these, that kind of conversational information would be good to, as many of the fun facts about usage that you can include either in your video or.
What we can do, there's a bunch of extra stuff that would be useful for them. And so we'll make our basic instructional video, we'll make an we can make a video and we can make just an instruction guide for how to build the stove. We'll add a bunch of stuff for things they can do to add to their stove, like the second layer of actually recommended and stuff like that. We'll have recommendations, and then we can send documents with actual information over them if they want to know more about the stove, because it's not necessarily pertinent that they know if the length isn't necessarily a performance. But if they're wondering about that, that can be in the supplemental documents.
And Professor Lyons is going to be doing, she's going to be working with the math instructors. So if there's, sorry, he's going to be
Well, none of this math is pretty complicated.
right. But using any of the calculations for the diameter or the height of the skirt, that she could weave into a practical lesson would be of use to her.
Yeah, so we talked to her a little bit. I was thinking about some stuff for some problems that she might be able to do. There's some like statistics about some stuff like that you could look at. Because she said she wants to know which decisions could be driven by the math and which ones couldn't be driven just by the math. Might not be straightforward with the math. So I've got a couple different things. Like some of it's a little bit complicated for high school students. Like bricks were tough to figure out because I spent a lot of time on brick insulation. And brick insulation is super weird because, first of all, if you look up insulation values, our values are like a mix of 4 units that kind of suck. But bricks are different because a lot of insulation, like foam insulation that we use like every day, works pretty well because of air pockets between a bunch of light foam. Bricks work pretty well because they're solid and they're dense and they have thermal mass. But once you get your bricks up to about 100 degrees Celsius, so that's kind of our limit, they just kind of let heat right through.
Right.
And so that's something where you'll see bricks online and they'll give you a really low insulation value because once they reach a thermal capacity, they're not insulating anything. But if you can keep the bricks relatively cool and you can do stuff like that, you can actually get a lot more insulation out of your bricks and increase stove performance a lot better with your bricks. And so choices that we made for sand and stuff like that on the inside of the container that has a better R value was based on keeping the bricks cool before I do some other things. So that's kind of like one of the more complicated examples, and a little bit like backward. We do have simpler stuff too that we can use. We can easily make stories out of it if you wanted to. Yeah, it's too basic.
And so this is more of an optimal skirt in relation to the side.
Yeah, because you have to raise the pot off the so you can't just have the skirt sit right on here, because otherwise it doesn't come out to the. You approximately want it to be just under the, so you don't want it like up here because then you can't grab the handles.
Yeah. And I see what you mean about the skirt.
Yeah. So and that's approximately over 1,000 degrees right there. That flame. The skirt isn't. We'll probably make it a little bit bigger because we want nice gap on all sides.
And the material the skirt's made out of doesn't.
It's really gonna get hot anyways. So
Mhm.
like, if you make it thicker, it's just gonna.
Yeah.
And you can see how quickly the bamboo goes out. And like the ashes are a little smaller than like wood ashes. Like the wood will create like those nice embers. Whereas this is more like a flaky.
And do you have to, does it fill up with ashes or?
It does in the, if you come to this side, you come look down here. It's like the ashes will build up in the back, so,
Oh, okay.
but you can take this stick and start to like scoop them out, or like basically like put them there and then they'll cool off, and then you, so that's why it should be somewhere like on a sandy bottom, because then you can just put it in the sand and it'll put it out. Because if you have it like next to grass, it might start the grass to not great. But it will usually just build up. It's basically just pushing it back to the where the elbow. They're pushing it all over the back. And
That's where you want the complexion.
yeah, because then it will just go straight up. And then you'll just feed more. So like as long as you have enough feel, it'll basically just go forever. Like there's nothing, as long as you're watching it. 'Cause
Yeah.
The wood is better for like the long term, but the bamboo does burn pretty well in this stove. Because it just doesn't, burns really quickly when very hot.
Cautiously optimistic.
But from their pictures, their bamboo is also bigger, like ours is pretty small,
Yeah.
so like it might,
I just gotta believe it's.
if they want to get rid of
It's
it.
kind of like burning grass.
And the other thing is, when you're starting it, you want dry, but once it's started, if it's it's not perfectly dry, it will still burn.
Yeah,
But like,
that's when you have to worry about the explosion.
yeah, because usually explosions, if this was sealed, it happens between these pockets, 'cause it's like a pipe bomb. But like if this piece had moisture in it, it would still burn. It just would sizzle a little bit. The one thing or at least I found when splitting this, is if you just take a flathead screwdriver and if it has like cracks in it, you just crack it open. That seems to be a simple way to open it up. There's probably cracking it open is not hard. It's kind of stress relief. You can just sit there and open this stuff up.
Yeah, it would be interesting to get some kind of sense of, you need.
I think
Like how much of a
you
stockpile
want
they
it
have on
split up, and
hand.
then also you don't want it like super long. I guess you could, but it would just sit out like here, and then you just
Yeah.
and then the flame will start to come out here, which isn't the best. But we've seen that before with like longer pieces of wood. They'll just sit out here, and then the flame will slowly creep in.
But from what I've been told, having just somebody around to tend to fire is not a huge concern.
Should be probably about 60 degrees.
Letting all the heat out.
You can see like that the inlet can hold for a lot of fuel, stuff to full, because the air is coming underneath it, not. And you just slowly just push it in there.
Well, was the project everything you thought it would be?
That was pretty cool.
It's been pretty fun.
Compared to some of the other groups we've seen that they're building this all this stuff and getting frustrated. Where we've been basically doing this since November, like,
Mhm.
and just testing different things.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit unique.
Yeah, definitely different. A lot of the other projects are kind of, I guess, a long ways out of the drawing board. So they have more complicated stuff, but they work for a company that's already got a similar design. They're just
Right.
improving on it. So it was kind of neat doing something from scratch, really from scratch.
Well, the last one I was involved with was completely different out of family, but it's not being used. It's not hopeful. It's implemented.
Yeah.
And you can also, obviously, you don't just have to boil water. You can basically cook anything. You can heat stuff up or
Right.
fry
Yeah,
stuff up.
that's a good point. I don't know what the other options for preparing food are.
Well, like if the bricks heat up, or if you don't use sand insulation, they'll be warm, so you can like heat up other things like
Yeah.
clothing. If it's
Yeah, like if you wash your clothes, finish this, like
They
running
make
the
it a little
stove.
sooty, but
Yeah,
I guess if you,
or maybe
Walk it
just
off
keep
right
it
away.
near or
like,
something.
there's people that heat up their houses with this because they'll just use the ducting and put it through like a heat exchanger, and then the exhaust just goes out the house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Heating doesn't seem to be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it get very cold in Ghana at nighttime?
I've never been there,
Okay.
but I don't think.
And also, like we're pretty far away, but so it's still pretty warm. So
Mhm.
like a campfire.
Marshmallows.
You can put like a spit roast on it.
Yeah.
I think the novelty of those kind of things is more that's how we live. It's not something we do for
Yeah.
a night out with the kids.
Right. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, this is pretty from scratch. So there's more that we could do or they could do over the years in terms of like optimization for the
Yeah.
stove. But I mean, based on the original goals, I mean, they wanted to boil 5 gallons of water with solid fuel, and it's definitely
Sounds like it's boiling right now.
doing that.
It's
It
not.
looks like the steam's
It's
coming out.
starting to boil. It's like
Okay.
like that bell curve. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
The first couple of bubbles or stuff.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like it is, but
Mhm.
Don't watch it.
Yep.
don't put your face over when you pull it.
Yeah.
Pull the cover the other way.
Mhm.
So you do your expo in a couple weeks.
Yep.
End of April.
And
So like 3 weeks probably.
Yeah. 2016.
what's the anticipated completion date for the videos?
So like we don't really have that much testing left because we've done most of it. So like the next couple weeks we'll just be working on the
Like the final papers that we
final
have.
paper, final presentation, and the instructions. And we'll like we have a lot of pictures and videos for the instructions. We just have to put them in the picture or the videos because since I know how to run it myself, it's kind of hard. I need like someone else to like. I need to explain it to someone because otherwise I'll just skim over all the things
Yeah.
that I just did.
Yeah, it comes naturally to him. but
Right.
Explaining it to another person is
Like we
all you
have,
need to
I think
focus
we
on
have
now.
enough information. We just have to put it in the right order.
So
Yeah.
one of the things that the professors were talking about, I think you know that Professor Hyam said she would, she could be the guinea pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That might be effective. And then Professor Walker was saying, she's going to be focusing on English,
Okay.
and lo and behold, there's different styles of teaching English depending on, are you studying for a formal English exam? Are you, there's big business English, there's technical English. So she might have some
Good advice.
insight
Yeah.
on, here's the vernacular, or here's what you want to stress, as you